Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to the OzSide Football Podcast. We are back on the Zoom because, the
Spicy cough.
the spicy
Yeah,
cough,
yeah, yeah.
the
Welcome
world,
to Sydney, Australia. Yeah,
the world is happening right now, and
yeah.
we are forced to be back here, which is fine. Harry is, feeling
Living.
a little worse for wear, but well enough to be here.
Oh, happily.
We have got a very interesting episode for you guys today. Obviously, FA Cup weekend just happened. We've also got a little bit of scandalism. Lots of scandals going on in football right now. And of course, the January transfer window. Some of the things that we talked about last week in our one player your club should sign video one in particular has come into fruition. The Oracle strikes again, might I say.
Trippier.
And Luca Dean.
Oh, where'd he go?
Villa, you muppet.
He hasn't signed there yet, but
Oh, no. But it's basically confirmed.
yeah,
25 million.
It's mad.
But yeah. Well, Harry, where do you want to
25?
start? 25, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, so do you want to start at transfers, or do you want to get into some FA Cup? Yeah, all right, let's go.
I got to talk to the people. I got to talk to the people.
Here we go.
In 10 years' time, I'll be known as the next Fabrizio Romano. There we
Yeah,
go.
how do we... he literally gets paid to say, here we go. And that's crazy. I love it so much.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, just because of his public pool now type of thing.
Yeah. I think it's great.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's great too. Now, let's talk. Right. There's been a few moves here and there over the past few days. But most notably, Ferran Torres went to Barcelona for 55 million. So, something a lot of people did see, and it was very interesting because they're such a good team, was Rafinha, it's Thiago's brother, formerly at PSG. He went to Real Sociedad.
For, just a flat loan for the rest of the season with no buy option.
Yeah.
I will always remember buying Rafinha in a FIFA 15 career mode and him
Me and you both, brother.
mate, insane.
Me and you both.
Never forget.
Yeah, and it's crazy because Rodrigo's their cousin, like the football.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is some good genes.
And the dad was a footballer, I'm pretty sure. Nonetheless, we need to move on. Otherwise, we're going to sit here talking about Spanish people who are talented for too long. Brian Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
Yes.
He went back to Ajax.
He was at Salzburg or was
Leipzig.
he at Leipzig? He was at Leipzig, yes.
Yeah, he went back to thing. I thought it was interesting.
I think it's comfortability. He knows the league, been there before, go there. You know what it is. It's also, I reckon, it's also a little bit of like World Cup as well, and wanting to be in contention for that squad. And he wasn't really playing at Leipzig, and
nowhere near enough.
Yeah, not enough to sort of be recognized as going into the squad. So I think he moves there, knows the league, knows the team. And Ajax, if you don't know and if you don't watch the Eredivisie or if you don't watch the Champions League, Ajax are a very good football team. It's happening again.
Yeah.
Just like
it's on again.
It's what season was it?
17.
17, 18. That's the one. Yeah, it's happening again. If you don't know.
Happening again.
So Brobbey is just another piece in that puzzle. So it's a good move for him. I like it.
I like it too. Another move that people should keep an eye on is Monaco signed a bloke from Grêmio who are in Serie B in Brazil somehow, despite being a massive club. They signed a guy called Vanderson for English pronunciation. He's a right back. I know nothing about him, but if Monaco signed him for 11 million, clearly there's got to be something to him. So, yeah.
Keep an eye on.
Every time Monaco signs a Brazilian, they turn out all right. So, now, Watford made a massive signing. They signed Hassan Kamara from Nice.
Yes.
Who Nice went to replace him with Jordan Amavi. So, Nice
like Nice. Do it. We like Nice here, and they do it.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah, plus some.
Yeah.
And I just thought like Hassan Kamara is mad little defender. Amavi, I think, is most probably a bit better than him. Maybe I could be wrong, but like Nice like fans would be like, yeah, that's mad. Um, and yeah, Ethan Lyard and both. No, Ethan Lyard ended up going to Bournemouth, and then I think Tuan Zebe is at Napoli with an option to buy now.
Is it now an
So
option to
United,
buy?
I could be mistaken, but I thought there was an option to buy. I could be very wrong. But
Well,
he's 24. He's 24, so maybe maybe you want to get a move
think
on at some point.
think about it, right? English centre backs going to the Serie A. They do something. Fakayo, Smalling.
Yeah,
things happen.
They get in there and they rip and tear.
I think Phil Jones should go.
Yeah, I'd take you with Fiorentina. Seriously.
I tell you what, he's the only bloke that looked like he tried. Or he is trying.
He looks
God
like
bless
he
him.
cares.
Oh, he looks like he cares and some.
Yeah, that's it.
God bless him.
Now, people don't know this, but over in Belgium, the top team at the moment is Union SG. I forget what SG stands for. St. Gallard or St. Galois. Yeah, so Royal Union St. Galois. Now, for people that don't know, like if they win it, they would be the first team in like 20 years to come up in the top leagues in the world, come straight up from the second division and win the league on their arrival.
It's another fairy tale story that no one will ever know.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's bigger than Leicester at this point in time for the Belgian thing. At the beginning of football, this was one of the biggest clubs that time knew. In the 60s, they got relegated, and they've only come back up now. And they are like the biggest club in Belgium, technically by titles and stuff like that. Like they're in third place as like in terms of trophies in Belgium, and they haven't been in the top division for 50 years. But anyway, they've come back to the Pro League this year under the guidance of the Brighton owners. And if anyone knows about the Brighton owners, I forget their names, but it's like one was a Brighton boy growing up, and he took them from League One to the Premier League. He's done the same now. He's taken Union SG up into the Belgian League, done really well. And he's trying not to mix the clubs, but this is where Brexit comes in. Like, he's done well. The only player, and Jaden, because of Brexit, that had to go to that club was Percy Tau.
Yeah, because Percy Tau's South African.
Yeah. So Percy Tau was too young at the time. Similar things happening right now. So Kasper Kozlowski, 18-year-old Polish midfielder. Brighton loves their Poles at the moment after their success with Jacob Motta. They signed him as central midfielder for 11 million, and they sent him over to Union SG immediately instead of coming straight to Brighton. So he's over in Union SG, 18-year-old central midfielder, but expect to see him at Brighton very soon. If he gets capped by Poland, it's hard to explain, but with the Brexit, if they get capped by the international countries, it's very easy to get them into the country. But if they're not capped by their international country, it's a bit harder. So
they need to have a percentage of games played for their international team in order for them to qualify for whatever. Yeah, it's interesting though as well, because a lot of teams are doing that model as well, that like Red Bull model.
Well, City
Watford
model.
have it. So the City model. City have it. Watford have it with Udinese in Serie A. Obviously, Brighton now have it too. A lot of teams are going down that route, not only because of Brexit. Brexit is a big part of it. Because everyone sees the success of transfer fees, Salzburg. It's just easy. You send them to a lower league, develop, and then bring them back to play with the big boys. It's a good model.
Yeah, it's mad. And look, I hope for Brighton's sake they work. They've made it very public they don't want to mix the two clubs, but if they there is a reason here to mix them, and they can't complain at all. Now I missed another transfer. Shaman Nicholson, who's one of the top goal scorers in Belgium, 24-year-old Jamaican man. He went to Spartak Moscow, so a Jamaican man up front in Moscow. That's interesting. For 9 million. And then one of the best players in Mexico, Orbelin Pineda, he went to Celta Vigo on a free. And then obviously we had huge ones in Piatek going to Fiorentina. Basically confirms my best friend Vlahovic is out the door. Ainsley
How do you feel about
Roma. That? I don't feel good. I don't like it.
You don't feel good about Piatek? You don't feel good about...
lives off like 6 months of success.
6 months of at AC Milan.
No.
Was it that one?
It was,
No. That was
Genoa.
before AC Milan. That's the one.
Genoa.
And then he went to AC Milan and it was shithouse. Yeah.
Yeah. He was shit at AC Milan. He's been shit in Germany too,
Well-
compared to Vlahovic.
Well, look,
But yeah,
you were never gonna bring someone in that was the same as your mate Vlahovic, unless you miraculously signed like a Haaland or a Bat. You weren't. It was never going to be a direct replacement.
for sure. But also, like, yeah, it was just like maybe we could bring in someone a bit more prolific.
How do you know he's not coming to play backup?
No, he could. He definitely could.
Because you know what? You're pushing for the league. You're going to win the league.
Yeah, look, we could. We could. But like he just hasn't scored that much since. Like, yeah, fuck man. I think he's only got one goal this season. I think he only got 7 last season.
How much you pay for him?
We got him on loan initially.
That's all right.
But look, I am being Debbie Downer. I can't really complain. But nonetheless, like when you see clubs like Villa signing Coutinho on loans and like Newcastle signing Trippier, like I'd like to think we're in a similar stratosphere to them, and to see like Piatek is like our way forward. Maybe I'm proven wrong, but I think there's other ways to go about it. But look, if Vlahovic goes for 70, 80 million, which I think at this point he will.
I reckon more.
I can't complain too much.
Arsenal will pay however much they ask.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure. So
yeah.
Look, Piatek, can't complain. Maitland-Niles left Arsenal for Roma. Good on him.
Bro, look, I would have loved him at Everton. He needed to leave. He needed to play football. Arteta didn't want him to leave. And now he's gone to Roma. Good on him.
More
Honestly,
life to the brother. Yeah. Coutinho and Trippier. They'd have to be the biggest ones. What do you think?
So let's talk about Trippier. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that Trippier is a bad player. He's not. We all know that he's not. What I will say, however, is 1, how much are they paying a 32-year-old? And 2, Newcastle is still shit. So I really don't.
Hold on. He's only had a few games.
No. I'm not judging him at Newcastle. I'm judging Newcastle for paying him the amount of money that they're paying him. Because what they're going to do is they're just going to become Everton. And when they do, I will laugh.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much oil money they have. Eventually, the club will not be able to sustain a first 11 of 28 plus year olds on over £100,000 a week. It's not going to work.
True, but I will say I don't think Everton signed any Euro finalists / World Cup semi-finalists.
No, I know that. I'm just saying that they cannot sell him later. He will leave on a free.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. But he could be there for 3 years, and for 15 million, he could deliver a lot more in value.
They paid 15 million?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you, man, if he keeps him up, if he's a key reason he keeps him up, he makes them more than 15 million back.
I think so too, but I don't think they're staying up. I have a firm belief that Newcastle are going down.
Staying up.
Really?
Staying up. Yeah, I don't see how Burnley, Norwich, and like Watford stay up.
I hope Burnley go down.
I think Burnley have come. I think they've run out with their luck with Sean Dyche. I think Watford have really just sunk into this fucking relegation battle themselves.
I tell you what. Here is my January.
What's crazy about Burnley is they're actually on 8 draws. Same with Newcastle.
Really,
they haven't lost that many games. Watford's lost heaps.
Yeah. Okay,
Watford's lost as much as Norwich, but yeah.
Here is my early 2022 prediction.
Okay.
Newcastle. Okay, wait. This is going to discredit everything I've just said. I don't give a shit. Newcastle will stay up. Barely. Yep. They will be what's just above 16th. They will finish 16th this season. Eddie Howe will get sacked. Burnley will get relegated. Sean Dyche goes to Newcastle.
Oh, look, he could. That's a huge call.
I think personally, Burnley, respectfully, tiny club, tin pot. Newcastle's a massive club, and I think Sean Dyche is ready. He's got the character. He just looks like Newcastle, and this is coming from an Australia. Yeah. This is coming from a male, a brown male in Australia.
Yeah, from foreign
lands. Yeah. I can't believe they paid 50 million. Anyway, continue.
I think he's worth it.
He could be.
I think he's worth it. Fuck me. Think about what's going around on the market, and to be fair, you're getting a Euro finalist and a World Cup semi-finalist. More specifically, a World Cup semi-finalist is more impressive, and he was a very big part of that. So
I am coming from the perspective of I've seen my club spend money on that mold of player and seen what it does.
Yeah.
So,
to be honest, if I was at any Premier League club, I'd be sneaking out Jacore and Allen from you.
I would personally be offering any of my players 27 up to Newcastle and just telling them to pay ridiculous money because they'll do it.
Yeah.
Think about Aubameyang, right? Let's say, for example, Aubameyang, he'll go to Newcastle. Newcastle will pay him ridiculous money. You'll save all that money from his ridiculous contract that he signed, and they'll pay him more than what he's already getting paid at at Arsenal.
Yeah.
He'll do it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. I reckon Newcastle will sign Ross Barkley from Chelsea and then pay him even more money than Chelsea.
And it's crazy because if I don't hear Joelinton's in contract negotiations for a double pay rise, I fucking don't want to hear anything else.
Nah.
All I want to know is Joelinton is on over $100,000 a week because you can say what you want. He works very hard.
He has transformed into a very, very interesting player, and I don't think a lot of people are noticing. Centre mid, exactly.
No, he should honestly, the way they play and how they got their backs to the wall at the moment, he is one of a very complete central midfielder in terms of defending.
Yeah, which is ridiculous because he's a striker.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's fuck, you could actually see Joelinton could line up in centre mid here with Longstaff and Shelvey.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously they need to upgrade a bit there, but also it'd just be interesting to see Newcastle with Trippier there now, a bit more of a composed player.
Who'd they have here? Trippier instead of Manquillo and Kraft. Yeah, it's a big. It's a massive in terms of upgrade. Player, it's a massive upgrade. Financially, you know what? I'm gonna wait and see what happens in what year is it? 2020. In 2024, when Newcastle is struggling to get out of the Championship, I'll sit here laughing.
Go for it.
I will. Let's talk about Aston Villa.
She'll be at the bottom of the fucking Championship.
Yeah, we'll be in League 2. Let's talk about.
That's the other thing. You guys are in the relegation battle as well.
I know. Well, we just posted a video about it. I know we're a relegation battle. Yeah,
it's crazy.
I told you. I just want to feel something. I feel nothing from this football club anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Nah, Aston Villa. Let's talk about Steven Gerrard and Aston Villa signing Philip Coutinho. Initially on loan, apparently it's a 40 million pound buy option. If Barcelona get 40 million pound from Philippe Coutinho, they have done well.
Yeah, I also think Villa have done well to get Coutinho for 40 million.
Here's the thing, he hasn't played a lot of football.
Yeah, but let's not forget. Let's not forget, the bloke is what he can do is actually
yeah.
Barcelona, everyone turned on him, and when Bayern showed him a bit of love, he became a pretty good player again.
I think, personally, respectfully, shithouse.
Who? Coutinho?
He'll be shit.
Nah.
This is my bold prediction.
I reckon he'll score a hat-trick at Goodison Park.
I think anyone can score. I could score a hat-trick at Goodison Park. If I'm running at Michael Keane, anything's possible.
That's true. That's what I mean, man. Also, I reckon if you put him in that Villa side that played in the FA Cup against United,
they win the game.
They win the game
because
for sure.
We will get into the FA Cup weekend because there's a lot of controversy in that weekend. Manchester United are shit, and they got bailed out today.
Yeah,
They
I
got
don't even
bailed
know.
out today.
I don't even know how they
Yeah,
won.
and you know what? In support of Coutinho, I think that him being under Steven Gerrard, someone that he's played with and respects, will get the best out of him.
Also, think like when I think about it, I'm like, okay, who would be next to Coutinho? And you think like, all right, Ollie Watkins is in front of him, Bundia's on another side of him,
Leon Bailey's still there.
Leon Bailey's on the other side of him. El Ghazi and Trezeguet could be on the pitch as well. And then you look behind him and you're like, all right,
John McGinn.
Nakamba's, yeah, McGinn and Douglas Luiz are ridiculous, but I also like Nakamba. I know he's injured at the moment, so like for him, like it's not like bad. Like I think he slots in like pretty well, honestly.
I think so too.
And even if they play a formation where it's like three midfielders, Coutinho, two strikers, Danny Ings, Watkins, like I don't think he'll be complaining at all. Yeah, I think it's pretty good from Gerrard, to be honest.
Fair enough.
All things considered.
Let's talk. Well, this one's not confirmed, but it's basically confirmed. Let's talk about Luca Dean going to Aston Villa for 25 million. The Oracle strikes again.
I'm literally looking at the Villa page right now on Transfer Market, and I'm looking at the defenders, and there is 6 listed.
Yeah, well, they need. Well, okay, we said it last week as well. Matt Taggart, good footballer, not going to get you Europe.
No. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying he shouldn't play for Villa. I'm just saying if Villa want to play Europe, Matt Taggart's not your left back.
No. And Luca Dean has been is last season's Everton's #1 assists, shots created, like just ridiculous stats. Like he's basically on the top for everything in terms of an attacking point of view. My problem with this, they've paid 25 million for a 29-year-old Luca Dean. They're paying him £160,000 a week, £50,000 more than what we were paying him on a 5-year deal.
Yeah, there's a reason they're paying him that part.
No, I know. I realize.
It's because the market determines him at that. You got to realize if they're paying him that, they had to compete with Chelsea and other clubs that were willing to pay those prices. So they've had to.
They had to compete with
Newcastle. That price is a reflect of that price is merely a reflection of what other clubs valued him at.
No, I understand. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I do think
it reeks of Everton.
Yeah,
Newcastle and Aston Villa reek of Everton.
This is the thing about Villa, but right, like you look at Everton's team, you put it together, you're like, that's still not good. You look at Villa's team, and you're like, holy shit, Martinez goals, Mings, Konsa, then Matty Cash, Digne, and then you go McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Coutinho, Leon Bailey,
Watkins,
Ollie Watkins, and possibly Ings or who's the left winger? My God, how have I forgot? Buendia, yeah. Swap Buendia and Bailey. So yeah, like I think like whether that team needs time, but Jesus Christ, even clicks, it clicks. That team should be beating West Ham and Tottenham. That team on paper should be able to beat West Ham and Tottenham.
Yeah, I think so. I think at
this point in time, if you were to just go paper to paper, Villa should be able to compete with those two every single day of the week. They should be able to win like 3 or 4 days out of a 7-day week against those teams.
I think if we're looking at it, like the table, you have like City, Chelsea, Liverpool as your 3 untouchables, and then everything else is fair game.
Yeah,
I would say.
Whereas
Villa,
like Newcastle and Everton are just fucking.
No, I don't care about them two. Like Villa, Wolves, West Ham, United, Tottenham, Arsenal, like those 6 from positions fair 4 game. To 7, it's fair game.
Yeah, 4 to 8, I reckon.
I'm just thinking like Europe.
You can see like a gap. Yeah, you can see like the gap between mid-table.
There is a massive drop off.
10. Yeah, it's coming. There's going to be a big gap soon, but yeah, look, Digne. Yeah, that is expensive.
They will pay 6. I think at the end of it, if my math's correct, and it's usually not, around £60 million by the end of that deal.
Oh, by the time it expires.
By the time it expires for a 34-year-old at that point, it's a lot, and it just reeks of Everton.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And then imagine they pay Coutinho 40 million plus Coutinho's wages. He's 30.
Yeah. This isn't good.
It reeks of Everton. Or it could go amazing.
Yeah. Because people seem to undervalue the actual value of players over 30 now, and they write them off very quickly when in reality they could have a lot to offer.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying that anyone over 30 is shithouse. We've seen countless players move to new clubs at 30 plus and do great things. I'm just saying from a point of view of sell on value. Look at I would argue Danny Ings won't really have any sell on value. If they sign Coutinho, he won't have any sell on value. Luca Dean won't have any sell on value.
That's
even
true.
Emiliano Martinez to a certain extent by the time that is done.
Yeah, but for all them, you still have like House, Consar, Mings, McGinn, Douglas Luiz, Watkins. Like there's Cameron Archer. Like there's a lot of selling value in them, I suppose.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm just saying.
It's balanced.
I am playing devil's advocate to all of these
deals.
All of these deals purely because it just reeks of my football club.
That's right. And Everton are shit.
We are shit. We are respectfully dog shit. Right.
Speaking of Merseyside, Liverpool being investigated. Talk to me. I've been on holidays, so I don't know what's going on.
All right, hey. So you know, Harry, how all these games are getting postponed. You know, your Liverpool Arsenal game.
They don't have the COVID.
Yeah.
That's.
Okay. So let's talk.
I'm on to you, Jurgen. I'll start my own investigation.
So okay, I've done a little research into this, and it's very damning against Liverpool, who I personally hate with a burning passion, and I also don't like Jurgen Klopp because I think he's a cunt. But he's a good cunt because he wins games of football. So he apparently said that there have been multiple false positives within his camp. The possibility of getting a false positive is like 0.05%. He said 5 players returned false positive. Therefore, that means for that to be true, there is a 0.0003% chance that is reality.
Is that right, maths, bud?
According to my research, yes.
Okay. We'll reference it as Jaden's research.
We'll reference me.
Yeah.
What I find interesting, so obviously the Arsenal game gets called off. Who's not available, Harry, for that Arsenal game?
Everyone.
Yeah. Who will be available once that game gets rescheduled?
Everyone.
Yeah.
And AFCON's on.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I think they've done.
They're currently under investigation for this because they are being accused that their squad doesn't have COVID. Well, obviously, like some people will, but they're saying that they are getting games called off, and they're saying the reason's COVID, but really it's because of there's Mane and Salah out from AFCON and injuries. You cannot get games called off because people are in international duty or injuries. That's not a reason for games to be called off. Your squad, the rules say that your squad, there has to be X amount of players unavailable because of COVID. Since Liverpool don't have all of their key players, they want games called off, and they're just saying that X amount of people have COVID. And then that's crazy. That's what I'm saying about the false positives. That because 5 people have false positives, so at the time of the testing, they're positive. But now when they test it again, it's a false positive.
Wow.
Yeah. So not only are Liverpool doing it, I will say this much, Liverpool fans, not only Liverpool, Leicester are doing it as well. Leicester the Leicester-Everton game was originally called off because of COVID. It's meant to happen on Tuesday. It's got called off again because of COVID. But when you look at the list of Leicester players out, most of them are injuries and AFCON. Which again, not a reason for the games to be called off. And they've called it off. Again, because of COVID, because key players are out. And this is not just Leicester and Liverpool. A lot of clubs are doing it, but Liverpool are being singled out in the media as the club to do it because Jurgen Klopp keeps crying.
Yeah, he's bringing too much attention.
Yeah. If he wasn't crying, if he just bit the bullet and was saying, "Yep, fair enough. This is happening to us, but it's happening to everyone else."
Yeah.
No one would be looking at them. But since he's been in the media crying in press conferences, that's why the eyes are on them.
Yeah.
So that is the Liverpool investigation. As an Arsenal fan, Harry, how does that make you feel?
Oh, seed to seed. I don't know. I fucking like. Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not right.
No, it's not. No, it's not right. But if my club was doing it, like fuck man, like, I don't know. I hope they get done. I do.
I hope they get done. I hope they get finished.
You just know that they're not the only one doing it.
No. They're not the only one doing it. But I feel like they're going to be... I feel like you need to make an example out of someone. And what bigger example is there than Liverpool?
Yeah, I agree. But also, if someone... if the other club's doing it, they need to get done as well.
I know.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Liverpool will obviously be the first to get done. But even if that... who knows if they'll actually get done for it.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
the FA.
Heaps of clubs are doing it. A lot of clubs, Newcastle, doing it. They literally had a game called off the day before because they had two of their key players injured the game before. So they called off because of COVID. So everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing it.
It's crazy, eh?
It is insane. And I will say this. Leyton Orient was disqualified from the Carabao Cup because they didn't have enough players to play against Tottenham in the third round, and they got disqualified, and yet Liverpool get a game postponed. Yeah. I think it's ridiculous.
Of course.
Arsenal should be in the final.
Yeah, should be, but I know Liverpool will win. It's just how it goes. It's like United this morning. No matter how long you watch the game, United were always going to win.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Big club.
You think about it, right? Remember last year when Aston Villa had to play their kids against Liverpool?
Yeah.
Bro.
They honestly.
And Villa didn't get a postponement then?
Nah. And other clubs won't. It'll just go to big clubs. But...
Yeah, exactly. Your Liverpool, Chelsea, City, United, they will get the special treatment because the eyes are on them, which I think is ridiculous. It's just, I don't know. And, stupid. Personally for me, what makes it worse is Jurgen's crying. He keeps crying and crying and crying, saying that it's only him and his team has been this and that. Everybody, every single football club, sports club in the world has been affected by COVID.
Yeah.
If we're taking it back home, the Wanderers in Melbourne City just had a 3-3 draw. That game literally got announced the day before it happened. Yeah. They had no idea that they were playing each other.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Anyway.
Yeah, wild.
Fuck that shit off.
Yeah. Anyway, FA Cup. Let's talk about FA Cup. It was a great weekend. It was a great weekend.
So shit.
Shit.
Okay. I will say one good thing is like the reason they wore those kits, I liked it.
Oh, it's a good reason. The all white ones.
Yeah, people were talking about the kits, blah blah blah. Dude, kits have nothing to fucking do with it. They're just doing a bit of CSR, corporate social responsibility, as they should. But like, we're just shit. And I will say, last time I remember us getting knocked out of the FA Cup to someone that wasn't in the Premier League was Nottingham Forest.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a few years ago.
I think I was very surprised because Arsenal notoriously are the FA Cup team. They just win the FA Cup. Yeah,
but we didn't play like a good we just didn't play that good of a team, eh?
To be fair, that team that you put out should theoretically beat Nottingham Forest.
No, for sure. But let's get through it. And Nketiah, who I think, I'm going to be nice. I just don't think he's that.
Remember last time you said that? Scored a hat-trick.
Okay. Against Sunderland. Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka, Charlie Patino, Semi Lokonga, Tavares, Holding, White, Cedric Leno. Team should be beating Nottingham Forest, but in reality, that team is low-level Prem, except for Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka. I am a big fan of everyone. Also, like we're playing, that like Forest at home. It is what it is. Magic of the FA Cup. I'm not going to sit here and complain. Like, good on them. I hope Forest go all the way now. They'll definitely be getting my support. But on a more real level, I think, like, for my support wise, what are they called? Kidderminster Harriers. They beat Reading, and they're in North League.
No, look, it's a fan. Like the stories you get from the FA Cup.
And Boreham Wood. They knocked out
shout out
Wimbledon.
Boreham Wood, baby.
Yeah.
Vanarama National League.
Dude, Boreham Wood are famous for something, but I can't remember what it is. Honestly, I can't remember what it is. It's something. There's something that they're famous for. And also, shout out Pieface, biggest Plymouth fan in the world. Plymouth beat Birmingham away from home 1-0. Like,
Great.
Everyone could say, "Oh, you lost to Forest," but when you see like Argyle beating Birmingham away from home, like if you're the underdog and you're away from home and you win, if you're the home team, that's fucked up. Like if we lost to the Emirates, that would be really fucked up.
Yeah.
But like obviously Liverpool go through. Tottenham beat Morecambe. Wolves beat Sheffield United. Norwich beat Charlton.
Yeah, West Ham beat Leeds.
Yeah. Who else?
I also think Leeds wanted to lose that game because they don't have a team.
Yeah, Leeds. At least they played, but
yeah.
And you guys beat Hull 3-2.
Tell you what, we conceded in the 4th minute.
Yeah, to who was it?
Tyler Smith. You know what?
Yeah,
that's his first goal for Hull. And he's a striker.
I don't know how he's. Oh man.
Oh, sorry, it was the 1st minute.
They full played better, in my opinion.
Oh, I know. I know.
It's concerning, isn't it?
It is. We had to go to extra time against 19th placed Hull.
Yeah.
We're so shit.
And I saw Coleman played centre back.
Yep. We played a flat back 5 against Hull City, who are 19th place in the championship. Holgate was on the bench, and Seamus Coleman played centre back.
Yeah, Mikolenko most probably was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Fucking hell. Yeah, it's rough. It's honest to God rough. Yeah, what are you going to do? Actually, I want to go back to Arsenal for a quick second. Okay, right. Out of the FA Cup. The next couple of weeks is very key for Arsenal because the fixtures you have and what that could mean for the rest of the season. We got Tottenham coming up for years.
Yeah, I hope we beat them.
I think... Okay, wait. Let's look at where we got next 5. Fucking hell.
We got Liverpool, and then Tottenham, and then Liverpool again. Both Liverpool's EFL Cup. Then we go Burnley, Wolves, Brentford, Watford.
Yeah, I think this next stretch of games is very big for Arsenal's season.
Yeah, I agree.
Personally, if you want Champions League, if Champions League is the goal and that 4th place is the goal, then this run of games...
Tottenham is biggest thing.
Yeah, look, beating Tottenham will kickstart the rest of the run, but lose to Tottenham, I'm not saying the wheels completely fall off. I'm saying that you just need that's a big win going into an important stretch.
Yeah, for sure.
Tottenham are still 2 games behind yous and 2 games in hand on yous and 2 points.
Yeah.
So realistically, that needs to be a win.
Yeah, it should be. But
has to be.
Will it be? I don't know. We're Arsenal.
I think personally you'll do quite fine.
Yeah. Look, I hope we smack them. I hope it's 4 or 5-0. But yeah, what about Everton's run of games?
I tell you what, we've got a run of games of shit, and more shit. So we got Norwich, Villa, Newcastle, Leeds, Southampton. Out of those 5, if you're looking at it from a perspective of...
4.
We should win 4.
Yeah.
Because Norwich is shit, Leeds don't have a team, Newcastle is shit, and Southampton, respectfully, shit.
Yeah, but I also see you guys only winning 1.
I see us not winning any.
Yeah, like I see you maybe beating Brentford in the cup if you're lucky.
If we're lucky.
I see you beating Norwich.
I see us beating
with a bit of luck.
No. I see us losing to Norwich.
Yeah, because that like Norwich, they need someone to beat, don't they? And like
we are them.
Newcastle are playing all right football at the moment. Obviously, take away the FA Cup loss, but in the league, they've actually been playing all right.
I see us not winning. We may draw one, but we'll lose them all.
Yeah,
we could very well lose them all.
Maybe you win all of them. Yeah, no, what's going to happen?
No.
Oh, you do. We do have probability.
We know. We'll play a flat
you guys
back
have a
five.
mad, rough end to the season. Your last 5 games are Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester, Brentford, Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Which could be catastrophic if you guys aren't picking up points very soon.
Could literally be relegated.
Yeah. If you guys aren't picking up points like this...
Nah. 40 points. We need 40 points.
Yeah.
Historically.
Before we move on to anything else, we need to talk about Ben Halloran, Riley McGree. Ben Halloran made his move to Korea, which is massive. I'm a massive fan of Ben Halloran, and I want to see him in the Socceroos setup. And good on him for going to play at a decent club before the World Cup. He may not be playing, so it was a big move for him. And second of all, who I think should be in the midfield with Aaron Moy at international level, and I think is our resolution to a centre mid, is Riley McGree signing for Celtic.
Linking up with Ange.
Yeah, scored a Puskas goal, the bicycle, the Scorpion.
Yep.
Which is crazy. It's just crazy to think about that even happened, eh?
I don't think he knows that it happened.
Yeah, I don't think anyone fully conceptualizes like...
Nah. Nobody goes into a football game like on a professional level and thinks, gonna Scorpion kick it today.
Yeah, from outside the box.
Yeah, nah.
When you even look at it, like when it happens, he just flicks his leg out to like not to shoot.
No. He's just trying to
over his head.
Yeah.
He's just trying to bring it in front of him. But yeah, Riley McGree, Charlotte FC had initially signed him, but they couldn't have him until the league started. So he got shipped to Birmingham, killed it on loan there. Celtic are signing him. It's good to see Ange in touch with
great.
Australian talent.
Linking up with the boy, Tommy Rogic.
Yeah, that's it. And
That's
hopefully more Aussies to go over.
Oh, look. Australia needs something.
Yeah.
I need to feel something for not only my club, my football club,
but my country.
But my country.
Yeah. I agree.
That's a big hole in my life.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Oh, look, hopefully.
It was another week of OzSide football.
Yeah. It was a great week. FA Cup, Liverpool scandal. My favourite quote from the pod, Brighton love their polls.
Yeah, Brighton do love their polls.
Brighton love their polls.
Yeah, Jacob Motta.
You must love all the polls in your stadium.
Yeah, well, if you take anything from this pod, just know Everton are most probably going to get relegated.
Most likely.
And Newcastle staying up.
Think about it, right? We're on 19 points. We haven't won a game. We've won one game since September the 25th. That one game was against Arsenal. We're on 19 points, and you realistically need 40 to stay up. Where are we going to get 40 points from?
Yeah, 40's I think like 40 in England's like guaranteed.
Where's 21 points going to come from?
Yeah, fucking hell, man. I don't know.
I can't wait to watch football on some dodgy illegal stream.
Yeah. For the championship.
46 games a season.
Yeah.
We will not go back up.
No. Not for
no
a
chance.
While.
Not for a while.
Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Farewell,
see you
everybody.
next week when I don't have the spicy cough.
Know me, I do what I please. Anything with my Jesus peace. The dominant shining on me. Girl, let me meet you.